good decision, a good experiment, because I think more and more we're realising that sides with the capacity to mark inside that forward 50 under pressure win premierships.
Thompson slung to the ground, some heavy body work inside the attacking 50. A chance for Bruce, open goal, and the Demons are off and running.
It's been under enormous pressure for their attack on the footy in recent weeks.
A lot of accountability, the buzzword perhaps today. Whelan and Broadbridge combine, and that's a good one to midfield. Green will provide the drive here. Long inside the 50, but the Dockers reading it well. Parker can't trap it. Opens the door for Robertson. Now Vardy trying to find an opening. Being harassed by Hayden. Flings it out. Heffernan wheels around Pavlich. Goes to the goal square. Unguarded by bounce through it. Has! Terrific goal by Chris Heffernan.
Just the start Melbourne would have wished for. They lead by 12 points. Headland out of the centre, uses the ball well. Carr, it bounces obligingly on his left side, wants to get back onto his right side. Medhurst the target, too much carry. Mark's been claimed and paid. Really, he'd be in contention for all Australian honours if a team was named today, but he's shooting on goal. Luke McFarlane from 45 out, directly in front. Fremantle get their first of the afternoon.
First of the rotations for Chris Connolly, with Justin Longmuir coming on for Sandilands. Headland now might target Longmuir here in half forward. He will. I want a wonderfully weighted kick. Now the important ball to the hot spot. The target is Farmer, and he's got it.
There's also crumbs if the spoil is affected by Nicholson.
Twice as good at home in terms of goals as he is when he's on the road. Farmer levels the scores. So Chris Connolly continuing with the rotations. Justin Longmuir kept it in, waiting on the outskirts. Broadbridge got it via Heffernan. Long towards Vardy and Hayden. The bounce will be important. Vardy traps it strongly. Onto the left. Too far out to score. Goes to the pocket for Robertson. The ball still bouncing. Oh my goodness! It's run away from Parker for an incredible goal. Unconventional there, and it has silenced the crowd. Peter Vardy. Jared, the question will be, was he having a shot at goal? Was this the plan? Or was he passing it? I think he passed it off, didn't he?
I don't think there's any doubt about that.
Oh,
it was
boy.
One of those strokes of genius by Peter Vardy. Fooled everybody.
Matthew Campbell, isolate that. That'll be in the winners tonight from 7:30 here on Fox Footy. And Parker just can't.
I look forward to seeing this match more than most on the calendar, because I think both sides play super entertaining football.
Oh, full kick in. Robertson can kick it straight back over the head. Has he stuck it through? I think he has. It's a goal.
He didn't quite get a good enough crib.
Dockers deep in attack. Farmer. Wanted the handball from Pavlich, who goes himself. He bounces it home.
Aduzra.
Matthew Pavlich with a mural literate. And bounced it home. Boy, it's just a wind tunnel down there, and now they're bouncing through. Oh,
Get a crack. Well-worn wicket. Terrific game of footy. Both clubs really giving everything. A couple of mistakes because of that. But Matthew Pavlich just knowing that he needed a couple of big...
hurries it forward. Hayden should read this and take the mark, and he does.
Nice possession by Thompson, just getting inside of Hazelby, between the ruckman and Hazelby.
Parker peels off, takes it. Now Brown will have to be exceptional here. Well, a couple of demons collided. Open the door for Brown, who gives it to Headland. Full forward, McFarlane on his chest, run it better.
If you can put it on the advantage side of your forward, then it's up to him to do the rest.
Luke McFarlane sneaks it home, scores a tie at Subiaco.
Which leaves Bell responsible for Heffernan.
Sandilands just tries to caress it down to a teammate, can't do so. Bell runs onto it. Air pass was smothered. Hazelby throws it on the boot. Meeting it was Green, around his body. Clever kick is it. Thompson and Hadrell collide. Bruce was held without the footy, and he'll take it 35 out directly in front.
put this one through, I guess, to seal it.
Bruce. Kick on its way. Umpire liked it, so did the Demon supporters. He's got two.
Yes, just returning to the goal square. He's pushed up to the wing with chasing his man, Hadrell, who was looking for a touch.
Broadbridge for Walsh. Out wide for Robertson. Ducks his head. Caught by Walker. Off to McLean. Impressive corner from the kid. Runs to 55. Goes to the skipper and then some. Was it touched? No! Brett McLean. Great goal! First quarter of AFL footy. And his first goal, a memorable one. It gives the Demons a 14-point lead in the shadows of half-time here on Fox Footy Sunday.
Well, there's been a lot of positive talk about Brock McLean, and a lot of Melbourne supporters at home will be just delighted to see him finally getting his chance. Frustrated, but we are told the level of intensity for a free kick is it has to be seen by the granny in the grandstand.
Medhurst across the face. Justin Longmuir lopes after it. He's got support inside McFarlane. Goes to him eventually. Farmer couldn't take it. Brown off a step. On the goal line, Medhurst. Did he infringe? No. Off the ground. He gets it. Somehow punches a goal. Well, I'm with you, Granny. How that was not seen as a free kick in the last line of defence. Melbourne supporters nationally are shaking their heads.
Granny's got it. Money on the Dockers.
Oh.
That was a big push out. The Dockers have been hard done by in some of the contests, but Matthew Wheeler
with his 109th career goal. Simmons knocking it down. Uze pushed up it by Hazelby. Carr forcing it to centre half forward. Rivers lost it. Headland deep to full forward. McFarlane.
better set up, less possession. Totally different mindset when you go back and kick the goal like this. It's a simple kick. Is he up to it?
He's got his third. Very short or very long. Chooses the former and finds Carr. The 100 game of the former Saint. Kicking to half forward. Justin Longmuir is there. Fremantle continuing to build here. Crowded forward line. Handball back to Carr. He'll bomb it long to the hot spot, hoping for a mark. Pavlich! Oh, play him at full forward, Sheriff.
Marks inside the 50. Contested marks like this, they are what wins your games. And I don't think Pavlich should be a full forward. Clinton, I just think he's a player that just needs to be around the goals. Whether he starts in the middle and goes forward and hangs around, like James Hird, is I think the only thing that needs to be debated with Matthew Pavlich. He just has to be within striking distance of the goals because his possessions here are so more valuable than the ones that he gets through the middle of the ground.
Good to see Davey back on for Melbourne. Pavlich for his second and the team's seventh and the lead.
They can keep it to just a 7-point deficit at three-quarter time.
Green driving long, target Nicholson. Puts the fingernail on it near the boundary line. Keeps it in. Simmons clever. Pavlich.
What a big quarter.
Carr. Brown. Dockers can go again. And he drives it long. Good option. Justin Longmuir on Medhurst.
Once or twice or a couple of times in your career, if you're lucky, it's these important ones where you just bob up.
His second goal for the quarter. Continues to build at Subiaco. The crowd, 33,109. Getting involved. Thompson the soccer. Miller. Good hands. Reed running. 55 out. Neats on the lead. One grab, not the second. Gilmore back there. Now they can look to clear. Under some pressure is Hayden. Risky handball. Walker could be caught. Davey lurking. Dangerous. Hooks it around his body. Oh, the kick's fantastic. Pavlich
Routledge, who's been terrific in this third quarter, spots a man. It's Carr, almost at the 50. Methodical build-up by the Dockers here, leading by 7 points. Long option. Now to the top of the square. Simmons in front. Strong hands. As we tick closer to three-quarter time. Hardly any angle to speak of for a left footer. Does the job, gets the goal, and the Fremantle Dockers back out for a 13-point lead.
I get the feeling that's a lottery at times, that decision.
Cowboys did drag it back in, and once that happens, I guess the umpire didn't have much option. Another free kick, advantage played, into the pocket it goes, Neats once, twice, got it! Well, David Neats is around the country. Strong mark, needs to finish. Gets it home, and the Demons get the all-important first goal of this final quarter.
Side here as we look at smoke over the back of the grandstand. Rain tumbling down. Lights have been on for a while. Classic struggle. Demons break clear. Thompson to fall forward. Nearly for Neats. Here's a go. Barney a goal deep. He's got it. And Melbourne are in front.
What a game of football. Melbourne back in front by 4 points. They've got the breeze. The rain is tumbling down, and they've got another centre square clearance. Reed tumbles it to the 50. Neats slaps it behind. Vardy again. With him is Hayden. The Dockers under enormous pressure. Hayden over the football. Grover's there as well. Vardy with a chance. Close to the boundary line. Impossible angle. Hooks it round. That is a miraculous goal! Oh my word, what an effort! Peter Vardy has just turned this match off his own boot. A couple of goals. Chris Connolly, he could do nothing about that, or nor could the Dockers defenders. Gerard Healy, that was something special.
He's always had this unbelievable ability, Peter Vardy, to be able to kick freakish type goals. The one a couple of minutes ago was just a straight Crummers goal, but well, hopefully he can break the drought when he goes back to Melbourne.
Oh, he's bowling. Getting back there, he's played well on Miller. Good grab. Edwell now. They've got to get some run in these tired legs late in the game. McManus. Oh, Robertson desperate. Wins a free kick, for in danger. Plays on. Uze to half forward. Slippery ball. Miller hangs on. 2 kicks out from goal. Gee, if they get one more, Melbourne, it would be very difficult for Fremantle. Neats is there. At the back. Here's a go. Vardy. Can he boot the ball? Yes, he can. He's kicked 3 in a row. It's the Peter Vardy show here on Fox Footy Sunday. Russell Robertson take a bow at midfield. All of a sudden the Demons have kicked 4 goals more to a scoreless, stopped, stunned Fremantle Dockers team, and Melbourne might be home.
Well, it'll be an incredible comeback by the Dockers if they're not, but it's just been played in their half-forward line, or their half of the ground. Melbourne, they've just been superb since the three-quarter time start.
And Fremantle's record will now slump to 6 wins and 5 defeats from the 11 games. Simmons wrestles with Nicholson. That's rain and wind you can hear in the effects. Kick round his body. Skittles about 8 players at the back. Russell Robertson. What can he do? Surely off the ground. FA Cup style. Yes, finds the back of the net. 2 goals for Russell Robertson.
Well, he's a gifted player, Adamuzo. He just flicked that on. Russell Robertson knew it was coming. He'll acknowledge it. There he goes. He's one of the most talented blokes in the game, Adamuzo, at just about any sport in your legs. And he could well have made a... There he goes. Little flick. You're a soccer man, Clinton.
Magnificent. The back heel from the Albanian national. And it's Albania 1. Fremantle 0. 23 points to lead.
Get a game for Tahiti.
5 games.
Well, in many respects, if you took a sample of people's views, St Kilda would be the biggest story of the year, and rightly so, but I think everyone expected St Kilda to emerge. I'm not sure anybody expected Melbourne to be doing what they've done so far this season, save for an opening round shocker against the Hawks, and then a bit of a reality check as Uze shows how good he is.
Bobby Bruce, I think.
In fact, Cameron Bruce.
Adding percentage. pivotal game for them. If they lose to Richmond, they will be 6-6 next Sunday, so it will be a beauty. Melbourne, despite all the odds, have come to the House of Pain and conquered. What a performance. Final quarter, they kicked 6 goals, 5-0, to post their 8th victory for the season and one of their more memorable wins in recent years. Peter Vardy, the goal-kicking hero of the final term, 3 in the last quarter, 4 for the match. Cameron Bruce kicked 3. Brock McLean with an impressive debut. But there were positives all round for David Neitz and his Demons as they win 13-15 to 9 goals 8. And I think